Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Did you know that nearly 1 in 4 children experience some form of trauma before they turn 18? This is a staggering statistic that puts childhood trauma front and center in our discussions about mental health. Given how common this issue is, it is essential to identify the signs early. Let's delve into this significant topic. Today we're tackling a sensitive yet critical subject, childhood trauma. It's something that affects millions of kids, but often goes unnoticed. You might think, my child seems fine, but trauma can manifest in so many subtle ways. It's not always about the big dramatic events. Sometimes it's the little things that sneak under the radar. As parents, caregivers, and community members, it's our responsibility to be aware and recognize these signs. Understanding childhood trauma is essential because it can have a lasting impact on a child's development and mental health. So, let's break it down. Now, let's talk about the challenges we face in recognizing childhood trauma. It's tough. Many parents and caregivers might not even realize their child is experiencing trauma. Kids often don't have the words to express what they feel or what they've gone through, which makes it even more complicated. Think about it. If a child has witnessed a stressful event or has been exposed to a chaotic home environment, they might behave differently without any clear explanation. This can lead to confusion, frustration, and sometimes even blame directed at the child. It's crucial for us to cultivate awareness around this issue. We need to create an environment where kids feel safe to share their feelings and experiences. So, how do we start? By learning what signs to look for. Let's explore some signs and symptoms of childhood trauma. First of all, behavioral changes can be a big indicator. If a child who used to be outgoing suddenly becomes withdrawn, or if they start acting out in school, these could be red flags. For example, a typically bubbly kid might start avoiding friends or become unusually quiet. Then there's emotional distress. Children might show signs of anxiety or depression, like frequent crying, mood swings, or trouble sleeping. It's important to note that younger kids might revert to behaviors they had overcome, like bedwetting or thumb sucking. Next, there are physical symptoms to watch for. Some kids might complain about stomach aches or headaches that seem to have no medical cause. Stress can manifest physically, and it's our job to connect the dots. Another sign to keep an eye on is changes in play behavior. Play is a child's way of processing their world. If you notice a shift in how they play, like acting out violent scenarios or appearing fearful during play, this could hint at deeper issues. Lastly, let's talk about social withdrawal. If your child starts isolating themselves from friends and family, it's time to take notice. They might be feeling overwhelmed and not know how to reach out for help. Remember, every child is different, and trauma can look different from one kid to another, so being aware is crucial. I want to share a powerful story that really emphasizes the importance of recognizing childhood trauma. A friend of mine, Ellie, has a son named George. He was a bright and cheerful kid, but after a messy divorce, things changed. George became withdrawn and started having nightmares. Ellie thought he was just adjusting to the new family situation, but when he began having trouble at school, she realized something deeper was happening. After reaching out for help, they found out that George had been keeping his emotions to himself. With therapy and support, George began to open up, reconnect with friends, and express himself better. This story highlights how crucial it is for us to be attentive and proactive. If Ellie hadn't recognized those changes, who knows how long George would have struggled in silence. So, to recap, childhood trauma is more common than we think, and recognizing the signs can make a significant difference in a child's life. We've talked about behavioral changes, emotional distress, physical symptoms, and social withdrawal. It's up to us to be vigilant and supportive. By understanding these signs, we can help our kids heal and thrive. Remember, it's all about creating a safe space where they feel comfortable sharing their experiences. Together, we can make a positive impact. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Have you noticed any signs of trauma in children, or do you have any experiences to share? Drop a comment below. And if you're interested in learning more, check out this video here for deeper insights into toxic communication with kids. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.